All right, you know they're packed to the nines and buying on pay-per-view when this man makes the walk. He is Jorge Gamebred Masvidal with respect to Colby Covington. This is the king of the 305, but he needs a win tonight.
He needs a win, John. He's got to get his hand raised because popularity lasts, but it tends to falter whenever you aren't winning fights. Masvidal needs a win right now, and how do you do that? For Gamebred, he's got to use his boxing, he's got to use his footwork, and he's got to use his conditioning to allow for him to get a victory. Most important thing for this guy tonight is getting his hand raised.
Yeah.
And he needs to be one of the best fighters in the world in order to do that.
And oftentimes he is fighting the best guys, just given his name value, his high-profile status in the UFC. But Jorge Gamebred Masvidal really could use a big W here in this big spot tonight. Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Paddy Pimblett.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, here we go, round one. There he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Most of his fights in the UFC have gone the distance, but when he has finished, more often than not, it's been early. So you got to be mindful of the Masvidal power here early on.
Oh, that's nice, right.
Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. The crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. If you got him trapped and try to get some more takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch card. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Pimblett. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Getting them out here. Attacking armbar.
Oh, that's tight.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Paddy Pimblett.
Oh, nice right hand by the chin. Yeah.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Watch armbar here.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, belly down armbar.
And now he turns and puts his weight over the top of the arm.
Round 2 is next.
All right, that was awesome. I want you to punch into those shots a little bit.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Just out of range with that left hook. Overhand right, swing and a miss. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. That one landed clean. Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being thrown on both sides. Oh! Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Big knee to the body!
Hold it again.
Head kick attempt, unable to find the target. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Educated jab there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
But not even just the jab, right? You watch Masvidal throw that jab. His backhand is always perfectly in place. Nothing is wasted. He's not loading up on his strikes. He's just letting it flow. Jorge Masvidal is a very educated boxer. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Pimblett's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but At this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking.
Oh, flying knee right on the chin.
Oh, my goodness.
10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, nice jab to the head by Gamebred. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Gamebred going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Tries to work it into a takedown.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Pimblett's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Gamebred.
And there you go, again, half guard. Side control is pretty safe there.
Pimblett's looking for a gauche choke here.
This is tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got to each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, he is really starting to apply. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Pimblett's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish. A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient. He's out. What submission defense on this way?
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
You're not tired. I don't care. You're going to get out there and you're going to work. Train.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, nice kick.
All All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, good to go. You tell yourself anything can happen.
That shot blocked by Gamebred. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just misses with the left hook. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come out.
All right, the fighters are fighting out of the clinch here, and now we go to the ground. Beautiful trip there to get the takedown. Sweep the leg, Johnny!
Oh, John. One guy's always paying attention. The other guy's going, take a point. Take a point like they did to your boy, Johnny, and you lose the All-Valley Championship for disrespecting a guy like that with that sweep. There it is. Now he's running him out. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or
Huge elbow there.
Cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Paddy Pimblett. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
This is where we win this fight right here. Fight like your champ.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Nice punch there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Oh, nice uppercut. Oh, man.
Whiffs on that offering. Pimblett gets the single leg takedown, well played.
Now he's going full mount. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Heavy shots raining down. Under 3 minutes to decide this one.
He's got to be careful here.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Pimblett. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, big shots raining down. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Paddy Pimblett. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
All right, setting up for a finish here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
20 seconds left. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Stop.
All right, well, as expected, nothing easy about it. The fight goes the full 25-minute distance. Could be looking at a split decision here, Daniel.
A very close fight. I mean, this is uncomfortable. I've sat there before, walking to the middle of the octagon in a title fight as the champion, not knowing if I had done enough to win. This is a nervous feeling, but I believe the champ did just enough to keep the belt.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Gamebred. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy Pimblett.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished.